do you?
Gosh, do we have a lot of questions to dive into, don't we? Dr. Nicole, how's it going for you?
It's going great. I'm excited that we're finally here.
Okay. What seemed like a simple yet long overdue decision, it became much more complicated. Knowing that Sean didn't have the stomach. Why agree to even do this?
It actually just opened my eyes up more to how much more I love LaRonda.
I appreciate you showing your sensitive side.
I appreciate you for, allowing me to show that side.
I think we got more than what we came for.
Darian, Alexia,
Yes.
14 years, that's a long time. Why decide to go ahead and try something new?
I felt like this situation was, it's either gonna make you or break you. For me, I just wanted to get the full experience, and I did.
Alexia, did you get what you came for? Our three couples may have had some trials and tribulations along the way, but they did not go through this process alone. With 25 years of experience, she just kept dropping them famous gems that always made you think. You just have a way of cutting straight to the heart of it. You definitely threw some curveballs. Having them do the dates in the same room with the other dates, I was like, whoa, wait, like, I don't understand. Why do you believe in this process?
Because a lot of it really is about managing yourself. We often look at other people that we're in relationship with.
What about the feedback on social media? Every time the episode aired, people were going crazy. I saw it. This is on Instagram, to everybody.
I am in awe. I mean, brothers that will come up and admit they watch the show. There is an entertainment factor to it, but we're sitting next to each other and we're saying, how does this fit our relationship?
They're learning.
It takes so much courage.
You know, I want to talk to Eric. You bought into Dr. Nicole's process from the very beginning. You seemed committed to it.
I knew she was gonna give me her open, honest opinion. She just gave it to me real.
And Jessica, sometimes it was not for you. You didn't. What was that pivotal moment for you?
For me, honestly, Eric.
I think Dr. Nicole was just very genuine because this is an experience. You would expect, somebody to come with talking points and things like that, but it wasn't that.
So, Alexia.
Can't remember verbatim, but she gave me an analogy kind of with sports. She goes, you ever played a basketball game and ever bet it against yourself? I was like, nah, cause we gon', I'm gonna win, we gonna win. And then the way she broke it down, she was like, how about now? And it just resonated, like, I'm betting against myself if I don't trust my gut. If we didn't go through this process, we would probably be engaged right now.
Everything I did was my gut in my ear telling me what to do.
Everything?
Dr. Nicole, she showed me how much it really affected me, or maybe affected her.
Communication is key in any relationship. Can you argue that?
No.
So when it was lacking, how does it feel?
New, fresh,
Yeah.
everything.
Beautiful. Good job, sir.
Thank you.
It was really an emotional roller coaster, specifically watching you guys, right?
For sure.
You had a good old ugly cry.
I didn't realize that it would come to a point where he was throwing up in a bathroom.
What did you learn about yourself?
I didn't realize that I am super enabling when it comes to Sean's emotions. And a lot of people are like, she's doing too much. Why is she coddling him? Why is she rubbing him? Why is she loving him?
That's love. That is what one person who loves another should do. But Sean, what did you learn about yourself?
It was definitely an intense process, but I love this woman.
I certainly feel the love just sitting here with you. Any single person can tell you that dating today is hard. There also seem to be some genuine connections that were made. Sir James.
It was cool. She had good energy. I mean, just looking at her with the long legs and a smile that could light up the room, I see why Sean slid in her DM. All my exes have kids, right? And I wasn't expecting to see Sean. Not trying to dish you, but I was like, man, I can't ever meet a woman that don't have kids.
You thought he was her son?
Who is this?
You thought
And
this
why is he
grown
at the
man right
door?
here was her son?
Yes.
Bro, you play flag football and you 40. So come on, man.
You say what?
You play flag football and you 40.
I also play professional.
Okay, you did back in the
CFL.
day.
I can still do it.
Got you. But you thought I was a kid.
Well, let's talk. Brittany, you got more than one date.
I did. I really enjoyed our time together. He was really caring, he was funny, he was charismatic. So, felt like our third date was a little misleading.
How so?
Like, he offered to take me to Florida. It was just,
What'd you like about Brittany?
Nah, Brittany's dope. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely an amazing person. We related to a lot of different things. It was like we speak the same language, so anybody out there would be lucky to have her. She's cool.
So in comes Mr. Derek.
We absolutely had some synergy with respect to our backgrounds.
Is she your type?
Yes, she's a beautiful girl. I mean, Sean's lucky to have her.
I appreciate you.
This is someone that knows what I do. He can teach me some things I can learn a lot from. But just as far as being a dope person, a gentleman.
Yeah. Folks in the internet streets seem to favor you two as a couple. What do you say about that, LaRonda?
If Sean was not in the equation, he could be on the roster.
How did dating other people affect your relationship throughout that journey?
I do think that it was difficult seeing, like, the connections.
For me, besides almost being in the hospital, it was cool.
Maybe it's best not to tell everything. Sir James, Derek, Brittany, thank you guys for being here. Jessica and Eric came into the process with their feet, well, a little bit on shaky ground. But after working through their trust issues with Dr. Nicole, they were able to find their footing. My goodness. Eric?
Yes.
You done good, brother. Were you surprised when he proposed, or did you feel like it was coming?
I can honestly say I was surprised. I didn't think that we would make it.
Really? What changed? What was that pivotal moment where you both realized that what we have is worth it?
I knew that I didn't want to spend the rest of my life with nobody else but Eric.
For me, it was the willing to work past what we was beefing about.
The sparks may be flying now, but along the way, their dates caused some fireworks of their own. You look beautiful, you look handsome. While the clip was playing, I was observing the body language. Jessica, you got very uncomfortable watching that date.
I did. I feel like it was too much of this going on.
How did you feel, Eric, when the shirts came off during her date?
Uneasy.
Dr. Nicole definitely gave you guys some good options as far as dates.
Great options.
What? You said great options. Things did get a little emotional when Jessica decided to end it. What was it we were seeing? Because your voice got a little shaky.
Yeah. I did feel like we were headed toward a good direction. I definitely think that that part wasn't there, then I had a better opportunity for sure.
Like he said, our vibe, our chemistry, just the way that we talk deeper beyond just surface and just vibe with each other.
Lealani, you are in the beauty business, right?
Yeah.
You're used to massaging and soothing people, even your voice.
I'm very hands-on.
It wasn't just because of Eric then.
You know, you get to drink it.
It was the chemistry, and it was her energy. She put her best foot forward with all the dates that we went on.
When did you realize that they're meant for each other?
He never said it. He never asked for my number. He would never try to do things that might be disrespectful to her. So to me, it's that like he does care.
Just watching their dates, I don't think that the respect was there.
Really?
How can you take another man that's in a relationship on a trip? Like, I don't think that...
When it comes to the trips, he was saying to take you two on the trip.
Oh. I'm totally down for it.
Is it safe to say we're still a work in progress?
For sure.
This is the storyline you have all been waiting for. It became crystal clear. This relationship would not pass the final exam, forcing them both to make a very tough decision. That was quite a road you two have been on.
Yes, and still going.
It seemed like we were going to the engagement. Had there not been a closure meeting, we would be engaged. He's the last person I thought would do this to me.
It seemed heartfelt,
And
right?
it was, but it was more one-sided. Like I was doing things for her to fix it, and they was all for her. None of my stuff was being made.
Like what?
None of it.
Like what?
Well, let me say this at first. Me not going to tell her unless that happened, that's not true.
Had she not said it, who was gonna tell me?
You had a lot of opportunities to tell her. The only reason that you told her potentially is because Kai called it out and you knew that the world was going to see it.
Right.
No, that is not true. Me not going to tell her at all if me and her would have got married. And two, I didn't see no marriage coming.
What specifically did you need from her that you were not getting?
As far as sexually, we're not having good sex.
So Egypt, let me stop him. It wasn't that we weren't having good sex. I chose to not have sex with him because I felt like he was cheating and I was right.
Your gut told you.
My gut told me. Regardless of when I found out, how I found out, he expressed to Dr. Nicole, I'm sorry. She won't let me come home. I made a mistake. I just want to be with Alexia. I want to fix this. After that, he called all of production saying, I'm trying to propose to her.
Facts.
Where am I confused that there was never a ring? Every time we went home and we spoke about anything, he said, I don't like her like that. I'm sorry, like, that was a mistake. I want us to work. But the thing that plays, he told me that happened once. Based off what was told to me, it happened multiple times.
How many times did it happen, Darren?
Darren,
how many times did it happen?
It happened that day.
It happened one time period?
No.
You
That
told
night,
me one time
that day.
period.
Let me answer. I was talking about that one day. After that one day, it was over. That's the one time I met.
She took her clothes off in the parking lot, all this extra stuff, and it only happened once.
Facts.
So here's what I've gathered so far.
Because I couldn't fix it, there was nothing else to do but split, separate, you know what I mean?
The two of you are not in a relationship right now.
No.
The two of you will not be getting back into a relationship.
Hell no.
You've taken them back before over 14 years. Are you sure about that?
This is my choice.
This is not your choice. I left you on the show.
You didn't leave nothing.
And when I left you, that's when the nail was in the coffin.
Why don't you went and get back with me? I mean, I moved on.
So you heard what he said?
I tried to get you. You wouldn't do nothing.
Let's bring this back to the focus.
You got lies. Plenty. Millions of lies. Dr. Nicole brought out her true ugly colors.
Okay, I believe in closing chapters properly. And this woman gave you, on and off or not, 14 years.
14 years of lies. I'm doing this for you.
No.
Marriage is not a dream of mine.
Wow.
Said it clearly.
You're a narcissist. You understand that?
I'm not a narcissist.
You contradict yourself.
No, I'm not.
You tell
Okay,
whoever
guys,
you want.
We're back. Darian appeared to hit it off straight from the gate with Kai. I mean, right from the bat, right? But his connection, we do have a lot to unravel here. What a tangled web we do weave. Did you like what you saw? Was it what he said? Was it how he walked? What was it about Darian?
All of those things.
It was a breath of fresh air every time because I'm already fighting and fighting and fighting. When I got with her, it felt good to get someone to listen to me.
I feel your energy behind my head.
Oh, no disrespect to you. He would come home and tell me, don't worry about her.
He would downplay it.
He definitely told me that he was gonna go on 3 dates with her to make it interesting. That he only went on the 3rd date to piss me off.
What did you think your role was in this whole process?
I just came on here to do what I need to do.
When you say that?
To date, to find love. I didn't put a gun to Darian's head.
What were you hearing off camera that we didn't get to hear on camera?
That it was over between him and Lexia and that he wanted to start a relationship with me.
There was a ring. He planned to propose to her.
Okay, I can't speak on that because I wasn't aware of that. This is my first time hearing it.
And then you sleep together, how many dates in?
Darian? Nuh-uh. What did you tell him?
I said 3rd date.
Yeah.
Why did you wait for Darian to answer?
Because I felt like he needed to answer that. I feel like...
But I asked you.
I'm going to answer it, and it was after the 3rd date.
And how many times?
More than twice.
Why not give them room to work it out, woman to woman?
I did do that. This going out of control.
Tell a lot.
My energy really is not with you. 98% is him, 2% is you. Because at the end of the day, that was my man at the time. Him kept trying to come back home, still trying to fix. I mean, where the does it stop?
It stopped a long time ago.
Did.
And you're making it look like I didn't do it. I called you yesterday.
Kai, do you still communicate with Darian?
We're in a relationship.
Do you feel like you were the fallback plan?
I can't really give a response to that because I didn't see what was said. Do you feel like we're in a relationship to get back at you?
I know what he's doing, and yes.
We're supposed to come back on the show together, and I was gonna propose to her on the show. But we fell out with each other again. Yes, she knows that too.
his first choice would have been her. Do you understand that?
I don't think I did anything wrong.
You don't think sleeping with someone when they're in a relationship is wrong?
No.
No.
We
So
supposed
you
to be
know.
talking about black girl magic, right?
You wasn't thinking
black
about
girl
black girl
magic.
So you
magic when
telling
you was calling me thirsty. You wasn't
That's
thinking
what he
about.
said.
You was.
You slept
You
with my
expect-
man at the time.
I wasn't your man.
Now what?
At the time you was. I
Now
broke
what?
up with you. Hold on, wait. So my thing is,
I
thank
did
you
nothing
for being
wrong.
the trash lady and taking my trash out.
You
Yes,
a liar.
I'm
You a
not
liar.
Trash and insecure.
You the trash
I'm
one.
not insecure.
Trash and insecure,
Fight with
and you're
it.
mad. I need to take a
Guys,
break.
1 second. Kai, can you please come back? We're about to finish this up.
Now they good. Help your
Okay.
lives, man.
You don't owe me anything, but understand you are accountable too. That's why you felt so hurt when he gave you that closure date, and that's why you aired out that business.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk to her. I can see why she thought she was falling in love. He told her, no, I'm not going to be with her. Now that she has seen this on television, she knows that he was lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't really trying to understand my position in this experience. And I was also going off what the things that Darian was telling me.
And I believe that. That's why I came out here to find you.
Alexia has every reason to feel the way that she feels. I don't have nothing to do with it. Throughout the whole process, he told me things that she was saying about me.
But do you see that though? Do you understand? There's Darian's words and then there's reality, which are not aligning.
Right.
Nobody's mad at you for airing out the truth. Before the break, things got really heated, but we took a minute. What advice can you give Darian and Alexia to move into their next phase?
Heal yourself. You got to be fully present in yourself and see the gift that you are to yourself, so that when you do come forward to another relationship, you come as the guarantee. You come as the gift, so that the next opportunity will be a greater blessing.
Have we even set a date yet?
No, we haven't set a date yet. Right now, we're currently building our home in Orlando.
We haven't set a date yet, but working on ourselves individually and working on us together. Just excited about what's coming next, different endeavors.
Dr. Nicole, I think you and your process, as crazy as it may seem, it's a lot to it, and it's clearly successful. What you will get, thank you for being you.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts, Dr. Nicole?
It takes a lot of courage to let people see you working on your relationship.